live. Sergio Aguero is starting in this exciting, incredibly exciting, tight game. Well, no doubt it's going to be tight between Leicester and Man City. We're just getting our background teams already.
This man Jamie was brought in, and what a change he has.
A lot of talk of Sergio Aguero, the impact he's had on titles over the years for this Manchester City team.
Okay.
Man City going to win the league this year, and for me, he's been the stand-up performer. And for me, he's the best player in the Premier League this season.
Ruben Diaz has been absolutely outrageous, hasn't he?
And Perez, he'll have a role just behind the front.
If City are going to have a player to be Player of the Year, it's going to be Ruben Diaz for me. Easy, easily. Not that I think he is definitely going to win it, but if a City player is going to win, it's going to be him. Definitely. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. Okay. Oh no, I don't want that. Ha 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 ha. Okay, and we'll just do that. There we go. Like I say, boys, just doing my background things. And then... Oh. There we go. Sorted. Sorted. There we go. Good shit. Okay. Right, and that goes there. Where's my thing? There you are. Don't play games, don't play games. And... good. There we go. We are sorted. We are ready. Just having a bit of applause for one of Leicester's former players, I believe. I'm not gonna lie, I missed it. I do apologise.
Only 3 clubs have beaten Manchester City in the Premier League this season.
Okay.
Leicester are one of those.
Can Leicester City do the double?
Pep Guardiola's side in his 687 games as a manager. That is Leicester City.
Hey Glizzy mate, how you doing my guy? I love how the last number in your name is 69. I've only just noticed that. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's why wouldn't it be 69? Let's get that sorted. What are your score predictions, mate? And we're kicking off here. I'm going to change the debate today to... Hi Ryan, how you doing, mate? Will Leicester get top 4? Because it's not guaranteed, and last year they were in a similar position and they basically choked. So that's going to be the debate of the day. Let me know, just please, if you could confirm for me, guys, that you cannot hear the match audio. That would be great. Just want to double check. You think 3-1 to City? I would obviously take that. I really have a bad feeling about Leicester. Obviously, at the start of the season, Leicester beat City. Was it 5-2? I think it's the same result as the Chelsea-West Brom game today. But there was no Ruben Diaz in the side because he hadn't actually been signed. And I think, like, the next game, Ruben Diaz was signed. You can hear it. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Right, okay. You shouldn't be able to hear it. That's bad. That's a bad thing. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you for letting me know. That is highly illegal. Ooh. One sec. That is not a good thing. Right. Right, you shouldn't be able to hear it now. Shouldn't be able to hear it now. Oh. In case you guys don't know, it is illegal to do that. So, or at least to do it intentionally. I've remedied the issue. You shouldn't be able to hear it now. It should be all good. Excellent. Thank you for confirming, Glizzy. Ryan, I'm gonna be confident. I'm gonna say that City are gonna win. The team I support are gonna win. In fact, let me just refresh this because now we need to get updated. Of course, it hasn't updated properly. Why would it? Glizzy, I think this is your first football stream. I'm normally not as shittily organised as this. I promise. Well, I don't really promise, but I sort of promise. Sorting out my things. Last one. And then we're ready. There we go. As you can see, 0-0. All just kicked off. It's all to play for. Kelechi Iheanacho, the former City player, is in the form of his life. Currently at Leicester. He obviously did the business against United in the FA Cup. I did watch that game in the FA Cup. Leicester were... Let's move the microphone closer to me. Leicester were a very dangerous outfit. And as I said earlier in the season, they're obviously a danger to City because Leicester beat City earlier in this season. KDB just takes out Vardy because Walker let him down. Sloppy by Kyle Walker. What are you playing it? Let me know if you guys are watching it, by the way. I might be slightly behind you because I'm having to watch it on Now TV on my computer. So I'm in 3 minutes, 12, 13, 14, 15. But let me know if you guys are watching it. Let me know whereabouts you are in the game. But just bear that in mind in case a goal goes in and if you're ahead of me. But yeah, Glizzy, did you watch, and Ryan, did you watch the Chelsea game earlier? I had my eye on it because I was editing a YouTube video, but what was happening there? I know they're one man down, but to capitulate like that was unreal against a relegation-bound team who aren't known for passing it around and launching dangerous attacks. It was pretty poor from Chelsea, and I think it's Tuchel's first defeat as a Chelsea manager. Maybe it's just a blip, but it's the first challenge Tuchel's really faced. It'll be interesting to see how he bounces back from that, if he's able to, of course. Be really interesting to see. So the last 20 minutes, yeah, it was a really weird game. They were 1-0 up as well, Chelsea. Their goal was quite fortuitous as well. They scored basically from like a free kick that hit the post and then Pulisic tapped it in. I'm so happy to see that Aguero... Oh! That's going to be offside, isn't he? I think it's going to be an offside. Fernandinho has just done a long shot. However, Aguero was stood in an offside position, and Schmeichel is going to make the argument that he was interfering with play. This is going to get ruled out. Yeah, the flag's gone up now. I'm pretty sure they're going to say that Aguero was in an offside position and obstructing the goalkeeper's vision. But let's just establish. Yeah, Aguero's well offside, and he's blocking Schmeichel's vision. I mean, to be fair, I think Schmeichel should be able to. I don't think it would matter, but this is going to be given as offside. I mean, it's so annoying because Schmeichel was not getting anywhere near it anyway. However, by the letter of the law, it shouldn't be given. But that's really annoying still. Still annoying. Because it was going in the bottom left corner, and there's no way that Schmeichel would have been able to save that. So, really good shot from Fernandinho. He can do that. Good start for City. Aguero unfortunately costing City a goal. I'm really happy to see Aguero start. I just want him to get if Aguero gets 7 more goals, then he will overtake Andy Cole's and become the 3rd highest goal scorer. And when you consider how many minutes he's played compared to the people above him, it's pretty ridiculous. He's got the best goals per minute average in the Premier League, in Premier League history. It's pretty mental, to be honest. But yeah, so bit of a shame for Aguero that he was in the offside position. Bit of a shame for Fernandinho because it was a lovely shot. But there you go. Good start though by City. It bodes well. Who do United play, Glizzy? Do they play Brighton? Is it tomorrow or later today or something? It's interesting to see it. Both Fernandinho and Rodri are playing. I'm not sure if City are going to be deploying a double pivot or if they're going to play more of a back 3 in possession like they usually do. But if they are playing the double pivot of Ferner and Rodri, it's quite a relatively defensive setup by Pep, which I think is because he's scared of the threat on the counter that Leicester have, because that's how Leicester. Because Leicester are, I mean, in terms of like Pep's City, Leicester have basically been City's bogey team because of the way they play. They like to play on the counter-attack. Brighton tomorrow, 7:30. What are your thoughts on that? If it's at United, I expect you to be quite confident. I'd expect you to be quite confident with that one, to be honest. I mean, Brighton aren't guaranteed safety from relegation, to be fair. They are a good side. They are missing a striker, though. Everyone knows the problem with Brighton. They are missing a striker who can put the ball in the back of the net. But it does appear that City are playing with a double pivot, which is fine. I think it's fine when you're away from home and you're away against a side like Leicester who are going to hit you on the counter-attack with pace. So I'm not too mad at it. And maybe this is the approach. Here's the thing. Maybe this is the approach Pep's going to take in the Champions League. Because in the Champions League, we all know pragmatism rules supreme. I mean, they should get the job done against Brighton, shouldn't they? They really should. But you never know. You never know. I've still got United to, well, I've definitely got United to finish second, especially because they got some points I didn't think they would get. So I think they're basically, it's 100% confirmed. And now for them, I think it's more about winning the Europa League. Because even though it's like, you know, it might not be the... I mean, let me know what you think, Glizzy. But really, there's not much else to... there's nothing to play for in the Cups, like the League Cup or FA Cup, because they're not in them anymore, obviously. There's not really much to play for in the Premier League because you'd expect them to get second. So I think really the attention has to go 100% into the Europa League, because even though it's not the trophy that you want to win, it's at least the trophy. It's at least a trophy. It would be a first trophy for Ollie, and they should win it. On paper, they should win it. Hi, Matthew, mate. How you doing? Doing well, Matthew. Doing good. Doing better now you're here. Thank you for joining us. In case, I don't know if you're watching the game, Matthew, but City had a goal chucked off. Thank you for liking the stream, mate. City had a goal chucked off for offside because Aguero was stood in an offside position. Bit annoying because the goal was going in bottom corner anyway, so Schmeichel didn't have a chance in any event, but that's how the rules work. Lovely play by Aguero. He still has it. Why is he being allowed to leave at the end of the season? It's annoying. And I also saw that Pep said that there's no guarantee that City are even going to replace Aguero. So if that happens, I'll be really annoyed, because then it's like, well, what was the point? That would really anger me. Walker needs to get back here because Castanier's doing him on that wing a little bit right now. And this is the danger I talked about with Leicester on a quick counter-attack. Interesting to see where Jesus takes up his position. I've got him down as playing on the left wing. Lovely interception there by Laporte. And it's a different central defensive partnership. It's Laporte and Diaz. Stones dropped. De Bruyne, could have played in Mahrez there. Just to let you know what minute I'm on, Matthew. I'm on 10 minutes, 15, 16, 17, 18. In case you want to try and synchronise with me. But on paper, this defence is... Actually, no, because Cancelo's not playing. If, like, Cancelo was playing instead of Walker, on paper, this would be City's most talented back four. Blue... tennis. Well, we're currently playing Simpsons Hit and Run, and we're currently playing Monster Hunter. After we finish Monster Hunter, we'll be playing a Pokemon game again. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten Pokemon. But mate, feel free to join us. No, well, this isn't FIFA. I'm just watching football. I just got to put something for the tag. But do feel free to join us for like the hit and run streams, for the Monster Hunter streams. Like I say, after Monster Hunter, we should be playing Pokemon again. It's just because I can't play Pokemon all the time, or my brain will fry. I think you're slightly ahead of me. Matthew, by maybe 10 or so seconds. So do just bear that in mind when typing. Do just bear that in mind. Yeah, you're around 10 seconds ahead of me. Around. Not too much, not too bad. Okay, maybe 20 seconds. Yeah, you're 20 seconds ahead. Unfortunately, because I have to watch it on Now TV. But like I say, Blue Rose, don't be sad. And do feel free to just chill and join us. No, I know you're ahead of me by a few seconds, Matthew. Because Now TV is a shit app. It's a shit app. But there you go. Score predictions for today. Well, let's have a look at the other fixtures, shall we? Good shout, Glizzy. Very good shout. Matthew's a United. Umja, by the way, is Matthew. He's a United fan. He's a West Ham fan. Sorry. Leeds beat Sheffield United earlier today. Good for them. No worries, Matthew. So I'm gonna say Arsenal against Liverpool. I'm gonna say Arsenal win that 1-0. I'm gonna say Arsenal 1-0. And that's the only other game playing today. Oh, sorry, and obviously City against Leicester. I'm going to say that City win 2-1. It's going to be very tight. It's going to be very tight. And Leicester are going to get a goal. Mahrez, lovely play. Not quite. I just really want Aguero to score, man. He's starting as well. He's starting. What if Aguero gets like 20... This wouldn't happen. What if he got like 10 hat-tricks in a row? Would City give him a contract? Oh, you think an away win? Ooh. Is that what I said? Did I say 1-0 Arsenal or did I say 1 Liverpool? I can't remember what I said. I'll say 1-0 Arsenal. Whatever I said, I override it. Action areas. We've had 3% in City's defensive third. But you would expect that in this sort of fixture. But that's not really relevant when you play Leicester, unfortunately, because they will just hit you on the counter, as we've discussed. It's very annoying. I might go TikTok live after this game as well, just to discuss it. Although I am having date night with Mrs. Nobbins at around 7:30, 8ish tonight. We're having tapas, by the way. We're having lovely tapas, garlic prawns, chorizo. It's gonna be lit. And then we're watching Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. Because I got all the Blu-rays for my birthday last year from my parents, and just hadn't got around to watch them, and she just didn't want to watch Phantom Menace like the first one. But we finally got past the first two. We're on Revenge of the Sith now, and it should hopefully just be pretty uphill from here until we get to the sequels, and then it gets a bit bleh. But there you go. You can't have everything. Let me know what your guys' weekend plans are, if you have any. I think tomorrow my family are just coming round and they're going to give me some chocolate eggs, which is lovely. Good cross by Mendy. Morris in the box. Taken away by Leicester. And then we're going to go on a socially distanced walk, which is going to be nice. And then I'm having my uncle round for Sunday dinner. And he's allowed to come round. It's legal. It's COVID compliant because he's in a single adult household. So don't worry about it. You're seeing your girlfriend tomorrow. Oh, excellent. Matthew goes, oh, I didn't realise he didn't live with her. I do apologise. Good stuff, Matthew. Do you have any plans? Do you have any plans with the GF? Gonna be eating chocolate eggs, maybe? Gonna be watching something, maybe? Yes, Easter tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I don't do anything in particular. I don't do anything religious or anything. I just eat chocolate eggs and eat food, to be honest. The main reason why I like it is because it's a 4-day weekend, Bank Holiday Friday, and I needed a day off. It's not been nice at work recently, but it's a long, nice overdue thing. Having dinner with her, excellent stuff. What are you gonna cook, or what's she gonna make you? Walk with the long shot. Really not his forte. He scored maybe 2 or 3 goals like that in his City career. They don't go in often. When they go in, they're brilliant, but chances of them going in, it's like 5% maybe, if we're being generous. Maddison with a nice turn. Sorry, Perez with a nice turn. Is Maddison? Oh, is Maddison still injured? I guess he must be. That's crazy how strong that Leicester midfield still is. Aye, girlfriend's dad's cooking. Ah, Matthew, I got you. What are you cooking then? That's the real question. What are you cooking? The best chefs. Oh, a roast dinner. Excellent stuff. I think that's what we're having as well. That's what we're having. It's like a chicken and roast potatoes and Yorkshire pudding and pigs in blankets and all that good stuff. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be litty titty. If you guys do have any football questions or just general questions, by the way, do feel free to ask them throughout. I do always monitor and respond to the chat. Don't worry about it. What's the Premier League table looking like, actually? Because I'm wondering how close Leicester are. Now Chelsea have dropped off. They've dropped 3 points. I'm wondering how close how close Leicester are to United. They're still in third. Oh wow, they are on level points with United, but United have a game in hand. Oh wait, is that based on that match ending today, I think? It must be. So if Leicester win, or if Leicester draw, they'll still be behind on goal difference. So really, a win is only good enough for Leicester if they want to get into a higher position. So Glizzy, as a United fan, do you want City to win? Because if they win, they'll go ahead of United. They should go on MasterChef. I love watching MasterChef. Go for it, Matthew, and ask your question. I'll try to answer it as best I can. And this is basically just an exercise of attack versus defense. Now, Law, nearly a lovely turn by by Jesus, sorry. Oh, Mahrez is intercepted. Aguero on the half volley. Oh! On the weak foot. He had to hit it first time. That would have been an outrageous goal had he got that in. Who are the commentators? Oh, one's Jamie Carragher. I don't know who the actual commentator is. I don't know commentators' names. Oh, that would have been an unreal... I mean, it wasn't going in anywhere near at all, but good effort from Aguero. I think he did have to hit it first time. On his weak foot, on the volley. Always tricky. But that was a good chance for City. I do hope that Aguero gets the full 90 minutes as well. De Bruyne in the box. Oh, if City get a penalty, that'd be lit. Benjamin Mendy. Yeah, but I wasn't watching it when the game started, to be honest. I was setting up the stream. It is encouraging to see that City are just dominating the ball, but as we know, dominating the ball does not necessarily equate to winning the game. Oh, does that mean you're from Indonesia? Ramey, how you doing, Ramey? I'm so sorry, I can't understand what that says. Something about Aguero as well being from Argentina. Come on, City! Come on, City! Ahmed, it's been a while, mate. Thank you for liking the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? Like I said, I'm having tapas, which involves garlic prawns, chorizo, dippy bread in olive oil and balsamic, garlic bread, meats, cheeses. And I'm watching the Revenge of the Sith. What are you guys eating tonight? Let me know. I need to know now. Fernandinho, lovely turn. Kevin De Bruyne takes a shot on. Always going wide. Always going high, sorry. Oh, what foul was it? De Bruyne was fouled, apparently. Excellent stuff. That's what we want to see. Lovely touch by Fernandinho. Inside. De Bruyne on the turn. Don't know if it was a foul, you know? Maybe indeed he does just catch him. It was hard to see from that angle. Oh, carbonara. Excellent stuff. Glizzy, that is lit. Are you making that, Glizzy? Or is someone making it for you? I don't know what your situation is, Glizzy. I don't know if you're at school. I don't know if you're at college. I don't know if you're working. Let me know if you don't mind me asking. I like to know what's going on with my followers. My Nabinios. You guys know you're my Nabinios. You don't know what you're eating, Matthew? What do you want to eat? Okay, hopefully De Bruyne. Do you know it's actually supposed to be pronounced De Bruyne? I've never, ever, ever pronounced it. I've no idea who the commentator is, to be honest, Matthew. Yeah, it's pronounced De Bruyne. But come on, De Bruyne sounds so much more powerful. Right. It's over. It's between Mahrez and De Bruyne. They are consulting each other. It's definitely more suited for a right footer, I think. This sort of position. Leicester are deploying the having a player on the floor tactic. This will be interesting. De Bruyne should hit this. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. You can do it. Aguero's loitering. Kevin with the shot. Good shot. Oh, rattles the crossbar. Oh. What a strike that was from De Bruyne, a rattle in the crossbar. Hey Lewis, how you doing, mate? Thank you for joining us. I was just asking everyone, Lewis, what's everyone having for dinner tonight? Gliss is having a carbonara. I'm having tapas. Matthew, I have no idea what his name is, not gonna lie. Bill something. You're in sixth form, excellent stuff. Good to know. So that's college, yeah? Yeah, sixth form is college. Good stuff. What are you studying, Glizzy? What are you studying? Again, don't feel like you have to answer if you don't want to. But I'm just interested. What topics are you doing at A level or B Tech or vocational? That's what you do at sixth form, isn't it? Bill Leslie. He's the man with two names, Bill Leslie. But yeah, Lewis, what are you having? What are you eating tonight? Like I say, tapas for me, tapas for your boy. Being prepped by Mrs. Nobbins. Well, me as well. Good ball by Walker, but Jesus couldn't quite control it. Let's have another look at this free kick from De Bruyne. Like I say, it was a lovely shot, rattled the crossbar. Oh. Goodness me. Just a tiny bit more dip, and it's a goal. Schmeichel wouldn't have saved that. Oh. We're just seeing if it was a foul on De Bruyne. I don't know if it was a foul on De Bruyne, you know. I think that would have been a controversial one had it gone in. So I'm sort of happy it didn't go in. I'm sort of happy it didn't, it wasn't given, sorry, I'm happy that the goal didn't go in. Business technology. God, the last 5 minutes possession, City have had 100% of the ball. How is that possible? Gabriel Jesus in the box. Oh, god damn it. Business, but business and technology, so... That's interesting. So I wonder where the technology comes into that. Is that to do with, like, software development? No, it wouldn't be. That would be software development. Or is that two different topics? Two different subjects? Frank and Bargain Day, the reason why they got back to me because the person's on holiday. Okay. Oh, Matthew, yeah, we're waiting on the home bargains one. I'm sure you'll get it. Please do keep me updated. I'm sure you've got it, mate. I'm sure you've got it, bruh. I know. I'm like I said, I'm sure you've got it. I have faith in you. I have faith that you smashed the interview. And that makes so much more sense. It's gonna be May. It's gonna be May. Sorry, just replying to a TikTok thing. We've got 2,828 followers now, guys. That's mad. De Bruyne, Rodri, they're just dicking around in midfield City, to be honest. Leicester can't really get near them. I don't think they'll care, though, Leicester. Because this is what they do. They need one counter. They need City to slip up once, one chance, and it goes in. Ben, I'm guessing that's a really bad joke. Because I've never said anything bad about Sterling. That's a bit concerning. But thank you for joining the stream, I guess. Leicester have been shy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like Ben, just fuck off, to be honest. I can't be bothered. Yeah, I mean, Leicester have been shy. Frankly, they haven't really got a hold of the ball. But as I've said, they won't really mind that much. Because this is how Leicester play. I just really want Aguero to get a goal. Jesus in, can he play it back to Aguero? Oh! Not quite. Zeus had to square it to him, man. Not quite from Jesus. Couldn't quite get to him. It's gonna be May. Fernandinho's down here, which is not a happy time. There we go. I don't know. Let me know, Glizzy, what are your thoughts on this City kit? I don't know if I like it. It's a bit, I don't know. I don't even know what I think about it. Set piece for Leicester. Edison claims it quite easily. Mahrez, not quite, plays out. Shame for him. But yeah, as I was saying before, anyway, before that weirdo came into the chat, yeah, we're nearly at 3,000 followers on TikTok, which is kind of wild. Glizzy, I just want to say a big shout out to you for always liking my videos and commenting and joining my TikTok lives. Ball in, into the hands of Schmeichel. Like you're a real one, Glizzy. You're my boy. So I just want to say thank you, and thank you for coming over to Twitch as well. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Just like it's just a bit more. It's just like quite chilled. We just sort of hang out. I tried to give some analysis, but mainly it's just like talking shit, to be honest. But I think you guys like that. I think you guys like talking shit. If you don't like talking shit, then you probably don't like me. But I think you do, so I think it's all right. All right, Leicester puts it up. Laporte claims it. Good play by him. The defense hasn't really had to do anything, so this would be a nice game for Laporte to just settle, because he hasn't had as many games as he would have wanted. I know you do, Matthew, because you're a G as well. You're a real one as well, mate. And you're here basically every stream as well. Cheers, mate. Am I streaming tomorrow? I probably will be, yes. I probably will be. I don't know what games there are. Who's playing tomorrow? Let's have a look. United are playing Brighton at 7:30. I could stream that. Might be, but I mean, United are probably just going to win that one quite easily, aren't they? I could stream it, or I could stream Monster Hunter. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But I probably will stream at some point. Wait, you were banned? Really? That's so weird. I bet it will be because I don't know if you were there, but we were TikTok live once, and we got taken down for 10 minutes for community violation purposes. For bullying and harassment, it says. And we hadn't done anything at all. We were just talking about Gabriel Jesus. And I think it's because if enough people report your thing, because we had loads of trolls in the chat. I think if enough, you were there, excellent. I think if enough people report or say there's an issue, then it will just auto take it down. So I'm sure that will have happened to you. Someone will have got pissy at you. I'm sure you've done a normal comment on a football video. Someone will have got annoyed with your opinion, and they'll spam report you, and it'll just be like that should be a yellow card for Ndidi. There we go, good yellow card. I'm sure that's what it'll be. But yeah, I'm not sure, Matthew, what time tomorrow. It depends, because I haven't decided what game I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do the United Brighton one. I am having my uncle round. I'm having my uncle round for Sunday dinner, so hopefully I have time, but I don't know. Yeah, do you make comments on a video? Do you comment on videos? I'm just thinking that maybe you commented on a video. I'm sure you commented something very reasonable, and someone would have got annoyed with you because people are there are a lot of morons on TikTok. Well, there are just a lot of morons in general, but especially in football TikTok, there are a lot of petulant children who will no doubt just report you for no reason. Like, I've had it in my TikTok lives, I'm sure you've seen them. I try to ignore them, but people just come into the live to troll and be dickheads, and it's like, we're trying to either have fun or talk about football. Can you fuck off, please? Yeah, so I'm thinking, if we're going to stream any game, I'm annoyed that the Arsenal-Liverpool game isn't tomorrow, because we definitely would have streamed that. Maybe I'll do the United-Brighton game. Maybe. But I can't confirm that, because like I say, it's Easter weekend, so it's all up in the air a little bit. I need to also get my YouTube video out. I need to get my YouTube video out tomorrow. Because it's an Easter special. It's an Easter special. Let me tell you guys what it is. It's an egg tier list. We are ranking eggs in honor of Easter. It's such a weird way Leicester have set up Glizzy and Matthew. Well, it's not weird because they obviously want to just defend and counter, but there hasn't even really been a dangerous counter-attack. Like, normally Leicester are associated with that. They haven't really done anything. They've been quite shaky at the back. Here we go. Jesus has latched onto that. Can he play in Aguero? Rodri with the shot blocked. Good defending there. But Albright is just going to punt it, and they punt it, and then City win it back in the air, and then City just resets. City going a bad run of form. Can't see it happening. Yeah, it's going to be... I don't think a bad run of form is likely. What I do think is more likely, though, Glizzy, and what you'll be hoping for, I'm sure, is because you only need one bad game in a cup competition and you are out. Because if City play poorly against Tottenham, then they will lose, obviously. If they have a bad game against whoever, is it Leicester playing in the FA Cup? No, it's Chelsea. Yeah, if they have a bad game against Chelsea in the FA Cup, they're out of that. If they have a bad game against Dortmund or whoever they play, if they beat Dortmund, they're out. So, because I think that basically the league is wrapped up, not wrapped up, but if they don't win it now, then you'd have to say it's the biggest bottle job in maybe Premier League history, based on how good they've been playing, and how really no one else has sort of come near them. Yeah, Matthew, don't worry about it, mate. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know when I'll stream, but don't worry about it. It's gonna be May. But as bad as Leicester have been from an offensive standpoint, they haven't conceded, and City are frustrating. I'm praying every day City don't win the treble. Yeah, because they're gonna win the quadruple. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're obviously not. But you never know. But yeah, I can see why that would happen. To be honest, I think it will happen at some point. I don't know if it'll happen this season, but there's no reason why City will drop off at any time soon, in terms of wanting to be the best, and especially if they get someone like Haaland into the squad, then I don't see why they won't win the treble at some point in the future. It's about Bobby Moore. It's a film. Oh, interesting. I'll see if I can give it a watch. Like I said, I don't even have time to watch things I'm supposed to be watching, but I'll try to. I will try to. Leicester needs to be careful here. They're playing out from the back, which is admirable. Schmeichel with a good switch. Actually, no, it's never mind. It's not a good switch. Jesus is onto it. He's not able to control it. Evans clears it, and here we go. Leicester might be able to create something. Jamie Vardy, Tielemans, good play. Ndidi running through the middle. He's got Iheanacho in support. Good ball into Iheanacho. Laporte's got to be careful. Iheanacho fouls Laporte. Good defending by Laporte. Wins the foul, and the danger snuffed out. But that is the potential issue from City. If Leicester are able to beat the City press, and it's definitely a foul on him. I mean, Laporte still gets the ball away, in fairness to Laporte. Really good defending by him. But that is the danger. That's the danger that City are going to want to avoid. You beat the press once, you're in, basically. And that is the danger of deploying the press that City do. The fewest touches. Vardy's had 4 touches. Oh my god. To be fair, Aguero's only had 8. Apparently Haaland wants 600k wages. Okay, yeah. That is genuinely insane. and that I guess that is the main issue with having that Riola. I can't even pronounce his name. Riola as his agent is the fact that he's gonna squeeze as much as he can. You don't want Haaland in the Prem. Why is that, Matthew? That's interesting. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that, because that would totally disrupt. If that's true, I don't even know if I want him at the club at that point, because that's just going to totally disrupt the wage structure at City. That's like one of the really good things at City right now, is that the wages are quite even and balanced. City aren't even top spenders in wages in the Premier League, because their wage bill is it's under control based on how much they earn. It's obviously very high, but relative to how successful they are, it's relatively under control. So that's a big worry. Say for example, Haaland doesn't score a game playing against West Ham, they will score and break that shout. Yeah, well, especially as a United fan, Riola, with the whole Pogba debacle, I can definitely see why. I think everyone hates him, to be honest. He's a dickhead, isn't he? I don't think anyone likes agents, really. Agents are sort of a necessary evil. No one actually wants to work with them. No one likes dealing with them. They've somehow managed to squirm their way into existence. And how much of an easy job is being a football agent? Like, what do you even do day to day? Apart from when it comes to... yeah, exactly. I totally agree with you, Glizzy. Apart from... like when it comes to a transfer window and you're looking to get a transfer done, and what do you do then? You call the club and you're like, this is how much we want. I feel like it's so easy to be an agent. You just got to be a dickhead, and that's like most of the job description sorted. Are you a cunt? Yes. You're hired. Here's Sergio Aguero, wants to take the shot on early. Interplay with Riyad Mahrez. He's not fouled in the box, he needs to get up. He does. Fernandinho intercepts. Leicester needs to be careful, playing that from the back. My mum's texting me. What's she saying? Is she alright? Oh. Just I see you tomorrow because we're going for a social distance walk. Dortmund lost to Frankfurt. Interesting. I'm just concerned that on a one-off game over 2 legs, anything can happen, and I don't want to use Bundesliga form as a guide. PSG lost to Lille. Jesus. That's gonna be so. I'm so hyped to stream the Champions League. That's the thing, guys. We will be streaming Tuesday and we will be streaming Wednesday the Champions League games. City played Dortmund on Tuesday. We are streaming that because, let's be real, that's way more exciting than the Liverpool Real Madrid game. And on Wednesday we are streaming Bayern Munich PSG, which is the match I'm so hyped for. And let's be real, that's way more exciting than Chelsea Porto. Is Maddison on the bench then? They're just showing a picture of Maddison. I'm guessing he must be. Yeah, he is. Yeah, we've only got 5 minutes left. Only 5 minutes left of this half. And it's been pretty boring, to be frank. Wait, Lille are first. I didn't even realise that. You reckon PSG are going to win, Glizzy? Oh, you both think they're going to win. That's interesting. I still think Bayern are going to do the business, you know. I know that Lewandowski's a big miss, but I just think that maybe they'll play like Muller. Maybe they'll play Muller in like a false 9 role. And I still think they'll get the job done. I think there's a mentality issue with PSG. Watch them win the whole Champions League now. I still think there's a bit of a mentality issue. Aguero wanted that. Mahrez wanted it even more, and Mahrez decided to take the shot on. Probably should have left it for Aguero. Here's Rodri now. He's got to be careful to not lose the ball there. He doesn't. De Bruyne taking the shot on. Long shot. Oh, just wide from Kevin. Yeah, Lewandowski's injured for the whole quarter-final, but I do still think the Bayern are going to do it. This has been the best chance from a City perspective. I think De Bruyne put the clip in. Oh, sorry, this is a De Bruyne shot. Couldn't quite find it. But City are basically being limited to long shots at this point. Ah. So the throw came in. Lovely play by Jesus. I think Mahrez should have left that for Aguero, to be honest. Not a great strike by Mahrez. He should have done better there. Should have done better there, Mahrez. That should have been a goal, frankly. Diaz has got to be careful. He does give away a throw-in. That's crazy. It'd be so interesting if PSG don't win the French league. It'd be so interesting. You still think Bayern? I still think that Bayern have to be favourites. City have had one shot on target. That's the issue. That's the issue. Leicester only need one shot on target and it goes in. And here they are on the edge of the City box. Cross comes in. Good block by Walker. Good block by Walker. I like that. They aren't doing too well, Glitty. You're right. But I've still got concerns about City. I've still got concerns about Haaland. You know, I think Sancho is going to be fit for the second leg, not the first leg, but I think the second leg. I was concerned about the individual quality. Over, you know, as we know, 90 minutes, anything can happen. City should have beaten Lyon last season. They should have beaten Spurs. They should have beaten Liverpool. They should have beaten Monaco. But they haven't. Lovely interception by Fernandinho. De Bruyne plays it straight away to Gabriel Jesus. He needs to hold on to it, waits for Aguero. Takes a shot. Blazes over again. Wasn't the right play by Jesus, I don't think. It was nearly in, nearly maybe, but Bayern beating Leipzig with a goal from Goretzka. Jesus, I think that's probably what he had to do. Oh, it's quite close, actually, to be fair. It's quite close to going in the top corner, you know. But not quite. Not quite by Gabriel. I just want Aguero to score so badly. I love Aguero. Where would you guys have Aguero in, like, your sort of, like, Premier League all-time strikers? Would you say is he in your top 10? Is he in your top 5? Is he in your top 3? Whereabouts would you guys have him? Let me know. West Ham women beating Red. Good for West Ham women. Centre back. Bloody Jamie Carragher in his voice. Fernandinho, I'm sorry, needs to have another year. He must have another year at City. He's still I prefer him to Kante as a player. Call me deluded. I mean, they're very different players. I think for me, Fernandinho offers more. You have him in top 3 as well, Glizzy. I like to hear that because I have him in the top 3 as well. So what's your top 3, Glizzy? I mean, I'm intrigued because for me, I don't know what order I'd have it in, but it's probably Shearer, Henry, Aguero for me. I know a lot of people maybe would have Rooney instead of Aguero. I'm personally one who thinks Aguero should be ranked higher than Rooney. Maybe people would like to have Cantona in there. Maybe people want to have Andy Cole in there instead. But that's I really do think he's top 3. Same as yours. Yeah, I think that's... Rooney for me is 4, and it's an incredibly close 4th. Like, he's only just... We are talking basically the flip of a coin. Oh, sorry, Matthew. I meant in terms of, like, all-time Premier League. All-time Premier League history. De Bruyne jumping, not quite getting it. Leicester with a late chance here. And Leicester are going to score. And they have. Oh, he's offside. Oh my god. Please be offside. 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 Not in the last second. Not in the last second. Oh, he's off. He's well off. He's well off. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nah, Glizzy. It's offside. Less of that. Nah, it's offside. Oh yeah, I agree, Glizzy. I agree. Aguero's a better striker. Rooney's generally a better player. If we're talking about like all-time strikers, I'd have Aguero there. Yeah. So Matthew, all-time Premier League history. What's your top? Is Aguero where does Aguero stand in terms of all-time Premier League strikers? Late drama, nearly. Oh, I've no idea why, to be honest. Weird. Wait, is he number 1 all-time striker? Fair enough. I'd probably have Shearer ahead of him. Personally. Because, I mean, you can't really argue with Shearer being number 1, can you? I don't think. But there we go, guys. It is half-time. It is 0-0. Let's have a look at some stats, shall we? It's been a bit of a boring game. Don't worry about these sales. As you can see, like, Leicester have done fuck all. They've had 0 shots. They've only had 38% of the ball. But as we saw just then, we have like if Vardy was just onside, Leicester go in 1-0 up, based on these stats as well, which would be ridiculous. They've been giving away the ball way too much, so that 75% accuracy does not surprise me at all. Can I have a look at sort of shots? I mean, we can't look at the ones that Leicester have had because they haven't had any. But City have sort of been limited to a couple of long shots. There was that really good opportunity that Morris should have put in the back of the net. That's the only shot City have had on target. De Bruyne obviously rattled the crossbar. City have lost possession 11 times. I didn't realise that. That's impressive. I have no idea what claims means. That's interesting. So yours is 1, Henry. Interesting. So you've got Henry as number 1. Very interesting, Lizzie. Very interesting indeed. Hi, Ed, mate. How you doing, bruh? How you doing, Ed? Nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Nice. It's currently 0-0 in this game, Ed. Pretty boring stuff. Leicester have basically just been defending. As we go back to the match centre. Oh, Ed. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Feel free to... Wait. If you don't want to talk about it on here, either pop it in the Discord for me, or actually if you just want to DM me on Instagram, mate. Sorry if you sent me a message. Do feel free to message me, Ed. I think I've got you on Instagram, haven't I? Hi, Ultimate Gamer. How you doing, mate? What is this? What's this? So basically, my friend has TikTok. Wait, what? Basically, my friend has TikTok called LNobbins. He betrayed me by saying Maguire. I thought you were being serious. I thought you were having like personal issues. Oh my god. Oh, I was genuinely so concerned for you for a second. Oh my god. Yeah, that obviously it was a joke. Slabhead is not better than Maldini. It was mainly just because there was that video that went round of that guy saying that Van Dijk is better than Maldini, and it's like, what are you talking about? So that's why I talked about it. But yeah, don't worry, I wasn't being serious. But yeah, good to see you doing well, Ed. How's your Easter going, bruh? And let me know. We were just having this discussion. Where would you rank Aguero in terms of your like top Premier League strikers? Is he in your top 5, your top 10, your top 3? I think we've all got him in his. We've all got him as top 3. Chelsea lost 5-2 to West Brom. I know, yeah, it was so funny, so funny. I don't care if you're third. That's fair. So who would you have ahead of him? Do you have Shearer and Henry ahead of him? Yeah, I don't care if you go 1-0 down. I don't care if you go a man down. You're 1-0 up. You're at home. You're against West Brom, who are, let's be real, are getting relegated. Not good enough. You can't concede 5 goals. That's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. But don't forget, guys, they're going to win the Champions League. Watch them win the Champions League now. I just don't understand where the confidence comes from Chelsea fans who really think that they're going to win the Champions League. And it's like, they're not that good. Tuchel's come in, he's done well. It was a new manager bounce, but who have they really played apart from Liverpool, who everyone seems to beat this year, and Atletico Madrid, who were awful, who've they actually played? Oh, interesting. That's an interesting answer, Ed. I've never seen that thought process before. That's an interesting one. So for me personally, I'd have Rooney at 4. He just misses out on the top 3 for me. We are talking, it's incredibly marginal. And ultimately, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because they're all incredibly different players and they're all exceptional players. But yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. And they're all different in their own way. You know, like Henry and Aguero, for example. It's nearly impossible to compare them because they are such different players. If you're talking like out and out striker, then I think Aguero is better. Because look at the stats. Look, the key stats being his goals per minute ratio, but the most impressive one is the most impressive stat is goals against the other big 6. Aguero has got like 20 more than the next best, which I think is Vardy. And the crazy thing is Aguero plays for one of the big 6 teams. So he's got even less of a chance to score against them. He's only not scored against one team, and that was Bolton. And that's because they got relegated in his first season with City. And he only played one game against them, and he came on as a substitute, so he didn't even get a chance to score against them. The Canio, amazing. Ian Wright, I'm not gonna lie, his prime was before my time, to be honest. So I can't properly comment on Ian Wright, which is a bit of a shame. But that's how football works. That's how eras and generations work. We all have our own eras that we grow up with and that we are able to experience. But there you go. Oh, thank you guys. I just realised I've got you guys. A couple of you guys followed me on Instagram. Thank you. Who's playing better so far? Oh well, it's definitely been City have definitely been the better side. Leicester have offered nothing from an offensive standpoint. They had the ball in the back of the net in the last minute, but Vardy was just offside. And that is the issue with Leicester. That's always the threat with Leicester. The fact that they only really need one chance and they will go 1-0 up. And it's incredibly... I genuinely hate that. I hate that one team can dominate, get all the shots, get all the possession, clearly is the better side, but can still end up not winning the game. I really hate that. I hate counter-attacking football. It stresses me out so much. Especially because Leicester at home, they've only had 38% of the ball. But different teams have different ways of playing football. It works for Leicester, clearly. That's why they beat City 5-2 earlier in the league, before Ruben Diaz came to the club. And now Ruben Diaz is in the team. So hopefully City are more stable. But yeah, it's been all City. And really, City should have scored. But they've only had one shot on target. They've rattled the crossbar once. Yeah, it's been pretty mess so far. Do. I can't believe that Chelsea conceded 5 goals up against West Brom, man. That is fucking tragic. A one Coventry game is 76%. Peterborough 3. Yeah, I hate that. That is so. That's literally what this game is. This is either gonna. I predicted 2-1 at the start. I'm gonna change that. This is now either. Yes, a banger in it. This is now going to end either 1-0 to Leicester or 0-0. I feel like, or it's going to just end 1-0 generally or 0-0. This is not going to be a high-scoring game because of the way Leicester have decided to approach the game. Bit frustrating, but they are entitled to do that. That's how football works. That's how football works. In answer to the debate of the day, I do think that Leicester are going to get top 4. I've got them down to finish 4th. Although with Chelsea losing today, I didn't expect them to... I had them penciled down for 3 points that game. So... you don't know. There's a lady on an advert now. She was in the In-Betweeners movie. She's now doing a What's-Its advert. How the Mighty Have Fallen. She's gone from being Neil's sort of girlfriend to advertising for What's-Its. I mean, to be fair, I'd like to advertise for Watsits. I don't know why I'm insulting her. Watsits is a sweet gig. If you guys could be like the spokesperson or the representative for anything, what would you guys do? I'd do Pepsi Max, because I love Pepsi Max. I absolutely love Pepsi Max. It's my favourite drink. I drink it all the time. Probably too much. It's probably bad for me. But I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. Let's take football out of it though. Let's take football. So it has to be a product. Like it has to be a food, or it has to be a drink, or it has to be, you know, a bit of tech, a gadget maybe. What are you going for? What's your advertising? What are you advertising? What would you be proud to advertise? Like I say, for me, it would be what's it? Not what's it, but Pepsi Max. Oh, Glizzy, I need to do another one of my mini series. How much would they cost in 2021? Which was the play you asked me to do? Was it R9? I think I might be doing R9 next. Ultimate Gamer, I predicted City to win 2-1 at the start, but now I'm not so sure. It's either going to be 1-0 or 0-0. I'm going to be confident. I'm going to say 1-0 to City. R9 to Inter. Good news. That's the next one we're doing. I thought I was pretty sure that you'd asked that one, but that is next one. How much did he actually go for in that year? It would have been in Europe. So R9 to Inter. Sorry. Sorry. R9 to Inter or R9 from Inter, because the Inter to Real Madrid one's actually a lot more expensive. Let me know though. Let me know which one you prefer me to do. Because I can do one, and then I'm sure at a later date I can do another. But it looks like his transfer from Inter to Real Madrid was like nearly twice as much as his transfer from Barca to Inter. You do Pepsi or Walker's Crisps. Ed, that's an excellent shout. I love Walker's Crisps. Yeah, the dream job would be to be Gary Lineker. I'll tell you what, guys. To be honest, the dream job would be what I'm doing right now. The dream job would be to do what I'm doing right now, talking about football on Twitch and TikTok. And you never know. That is the dream. That is my ultimate dream. And you guys are hopefully going to join me on the journey to that dream. That would be the absolute best thing ever. If I get, I've already agreed. If I get 1 million YouTube subscribers, I'll wear a United shirt on stream. But yeah, Glizzy, let me know, is it R9 to Inter or R9 to Real? Because like I say, the Real one was much more expensive. Isn't it weird that some players are allowed to go from like Barcelona to Real Madrid, but Luis Figo did it and he was like seen as an absolute traitor? Is it because there was a team in between? Yeah, that would be the absolute dream. 10 million subs. Well, no, to be fair, someone said, oh, if England win the Euros and if City win the Champions League, would you do it? Like, no, because England are technically favourites. Because England and City are technically favourites, so no chance. I mean, hey, I think we're 0.02% of the way there. Because what's 200 divided by 1 million? Yeah, we are 0.02% of the way there. It's an interesting one. I don't think it would. Because it's only a 5-year difference rather than like... I mean that's the thing. I'm sure I can do the Inter one, and then I'm sure I can do the Real Madrid one at a later date. But yeah, the one I see is R9 to Inter, so we'll do that one for you. We will do that one for you. That will be the next one. I don't know if I'll have enough time to record it properly today, because I don't know if you saw. I try. Oh, actually, Glizzy and Ed. I think Ed. Yeah, Ed, you're on TikTok as well. Can you guys let me know? I don't know if you've noticed, but recently we're nearly going to kick off for the second half. Your feedback means the world to me. So this would be really helpful if you could let me know. Don't know if you've noticed, but the last couple of weeks I've been trying to put more production value into my videos. So you might notice that like before I'd just be doing the videos like that. I'd do it in one take and I'd upload it. And now I've got my tripod steady, I've got the background blurred, I've got a microphone, I've got the nice colours going on in the background, and I try to do it, if we're doing like an analysis video, I try to do it in you know, like clip it up a bit so it's a bit smoother. Do you guys like the new production value that's going on, or do you not really care? It's fine if you don't care, I just genuinely like to know. Thank you for liking the stream, mate. I just genuinely like to know, like, do you think it makes a difference? Do you enjoy it more? Do you enjoy it less? Do you not care? It's better for you, Ed. That's good to hear. Yeah, because like I said before, it was literally just... Hey, thank you for following, mate. It was literally just like that. Whereas now I've got the tripod, the mic, the lights. Hey, Ben, how you doing, mate? But before I answer your question, just let me answer your question with a question. I was just asking the TikTok crew about the difference in quality of my videos recently, in terms of before I just did it like that, and now I'm doing it with a tripod, the lights, the mic, and like blurred background. Do you care? Like, do you like the increase in production value, or do you not really care? Let me know. But yeah, in terms of the first half. And thank you for joining us, mate. In terms of the first half, it was all City. I think they had around 70% of the possession. Leicester had 0 shots, but City only had 1 shot on target. De Bruyne rattled the crossbar from a free kick. Leicester were really defensive, but that's how they're going to play. They're going to want to play on the counter-attack, and they actually did get the ball in the back of the net in the last minute, but Vardy was just offside. But that's the thing with Leicester. They only need 1 chance, probably. Mahrez really should have scored, but I can really see this ending 0-0 or 1-0. No worries at all, Matthew. You go enjoy your dinner. Let me know what you're eating afterwards. You prefer it? Okay, good, Ben. That's really good to hear. I like that you like the changes. Because I was just thinking like, this is really this is like really shoddy footage that I'm doing. Here's De Bruyne on the attack. Gabriel Jesus plays it into Sergio Aguero. Oh, no, he goes down. It's not quite. Yeah, Ben. So so that was Leicester's goal, and then City's disallowed goal. It was really frustrating because Fernandinho did a long shot, and Schmeichel wasn't getting anywhere near it. It was right in the bottom corner, but because Aguero stood in offside position, he was technically blocking Schmeichel's gaze, therefore it counts as offside. So really frustrating from a City perspective. Here's Leicester now. Tillemans outside the box. Edison claims it. And just to let you know, Ben, because I'm watching on Now TV because I don't have Sky, so I'm at 47 minutes, 50, 51, 52. So you might be around like 20 seconds ahead of me if you're watching it on Sky. Just an FYI. Ultimate Gamer, what did you ask me? Who do I think is better, Ronaldo or Messi? Messi's the better player for me. But bizarrely, I prefer Ronaldo, and I don't know why fully. Not the current incarnation of Ronaldo, to be fair. The current Messi's better than the current Ronaldo for me in terms of preference. But just like in terms of overall, I've always acknowledged that Messi's the better player, but I've just always preferred Ronaldo. I don't really know why. I think it's because I watched him more when he was at United, and even though I obviously don't like United, he was unreal at United. Like, I think he's got to be the best winger in the Premier League history. Yeah, Ben, if you could, that'd be great. Mendy of the cross, not quite. Except, unfortunately, it's just because I got to watch it on my PC to do that. Yeah, Gliz, it's whatever. If you prefer, and Ben, we were just discussing the next one I'm going to do is R9. Yeah, so yes, if you prefer R9. No, I'll do R9 to Inter, but I will do R9 to Madrid in like a couple of days. How about that? So then we can keep it chronological. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's chronological, does it? Nah, fuck it. We'll do R9 to Madrid. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't really care. You had the request. We'll do R9 to Madrid. And Ben, I know you asked for Kaká to Madrid. We will also do that at some point. Don't you worry. You guys are enjoying the series. That's what we'll do. Ed, don't worry. Never worry about leaving the stream. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your Easter. Have a lovely time, Ed. Right, De Bruyne and Mahrez stood over the free kick. De Bruyne crosses it in. Fernandinho. Oh, Diaz was trying to get onto it. Rodri. Could have done better there, mate. What are you having for dinner tonight, though, Ben? Oh, that's a good point. But to be fair, other people have asked it. Oh, I think it hit Rodri in the dick. Other people have asked it, so I can just reply to them. Or if you, I think you said you got a new account, so feel free to leave another reply on, another, on one of my other videos. And I could, if you'd rather I reply to you, then don't worry about it. But yeah, Ben, let me know what you're having for dinner tonight. I'm having with Mrs. Nobbins. I'm having yeah, do that, Glizzy, nice one. I'm having tapas. We have a date night every single Saturday. Fernandinho caught out in midfield. Iheanacho running at the Man City defense. Laporte and Diaz are in trouble here. And Leicester are going to score with Tielemans. Oh my god, really good defending by Diaz. Really good block. Fernandinho, I sing his praises all the time, but that was really sloppy in midfield. He got caught out by Albrighton, I think. No, it was Jamie Vardy, actually. And Iheanacho played it into Tielemans. Lovely block, though, by Ruben Diaz, because that could have been extremely dangerous. But that is the... But as we talked about, that is the danger that Leicester pose. They only need to get you once on the counter. You're having burgers. Oh, Ben, I love burgers. What kind of burgers are we talking? How are you making them? Ruben Diaz is brilliant. If a City player is going to win the Player of the Year, it will be Ruben Diaz. Because he has been ridiculous. Rodri with the clearance. Can City get a counter-attack here? Here's De Bruyne. Needs to be careful. Needs to get it out now, and he's caught. Why isn't anyone shouting to him? I could see it coming a mile off. And Leicester are counter-attacking here again. Vardy can't control it. Oh, it's goal kicking off here. Nice one, Glizzy. Nice one. I'll make sure to reply to that one. I don't know if it'll be today. Maybe more likely tomorrow. Because I'm going to do... I mean, the video after this, I'm going to be reacting to whatever the score is. I might go TikTok live if I've got time. But I do need to leave around 7:30 for date nights, as I say. Because my girlfriends and I are eating food together. That's what we do on Saturday nights. It's a tradition. But yeah, Ben, what kind of burgers are we talking? You know, what sauces? Ketchup, Peronaise, mayo, barbecue sauce, lettuce, tomatoes, bacon, cheese. What do you have on your burgers? What do you have on your burgers? I'm boring. I just have a bun, the patty, and then sauces. Walk of the cross, easily cleared away. City are not going to score like that. Watch them score like that now. De Bruyne, no messing. Back to the goalkeeper. I can definitely see City dropping points in this game. Definitely see it. First half, even though Leicester sat back and didn't really do anything, City weren't dynamic or penetrative enough. Home, Ben, this is what I want to see. Homemade burgers. That is naughty. That is naughty. Do you get the mince from like a butcher's or something? Is that how you do it? That is lit. I'm very impressed that you make your own burgers. I don't make my own burgers, I just get them from the butchers. It's very impressive, Ben. Jamie Carragher just said they lost in the Youth Cup. That's quite funny. Right, Ruben Diaz, lovely switch into Riyad Mahrez. I'd like to see Raheem Sterling come on at some point in this game. So that's Kyle Walker. Schmeichel claims it. I want to see some changes. I want to see Foden come on for Jesus. Wait, is he even on the bench? Let's have a look at the bench. I want to see Foden come on for Jesus. And I maybe want to see Sterling come on for Mahrez, you know. Maybe. There needs to be something different going on from a City perspective in terms of attack. Nice, Ben. That is lit. Wait. City are apparently... The commentators just said City are 6-1 to win the quadruple. So England are more likely to win the Euros than City are the quadruple. Because England are 5-1 odds. I don't know if I agree with those odds. I mean, I don't think either are going to happen. But, I mean, Aguero's intercepted it there. Here's Rodri. Gabriel Jesus got to be careful to not give the ball away. He gives the ball away. And Leicester clear it away. They need to be quicker there. They need to be more cutthroat in those situations. And Leicester are now just going to be able to reset. Fofana's got like Jack Grealish stocks going on. They're very low down. They're very short. Right. I am surprised that someone like Foden isn't coming on, to be honest. And Leicester are potentially going to beat City on the counter. He's offside, never mind. Yeah, Ben, I'm sort of inclined to agree with you. I rate him as like a second striker, as like a backup. I think he's like more than good enough as a backup, but there's word on the street is that that City aren't going to necessarily 100% get another striker this transfer window, and that terrifies me. Because that means that Jesus is going to have to lead the line week in, week out, and he's not good enough to do it week in, week out. He can do it sometimes, and he can do it as the second striker, like I say, or as as like coming on as a sub, or whatever. But as a lone striker on his own, nah. Not for where City need to go anyway. Here's Jesus though, puts a cross into Aguero. Oh, couldn't quite catch it. Couldn't catch it. Again, really tricky effort on the volley from Aguero. I think it's a deflection actually. Is it a corner? Oh no, I was gonna say Ben, yeah, he does. It's something to do with comfort. Like he doesn't feel comfortable wearing the normal shin pads, which is really weird. And I've always thought it also gets to show off his calves as well. Weird one. Oh yeah, Andre. Yeah, what's happened to him? Because he was like the next big thing. He was playing at playing for Portugal, and Ronaldo was like he's going to be the next big thing. And then he went to AC Milan for a big fee, and he's just sort of like dropped off the face of the planet. Like I don't even know what's happened to him. I don't know if he's still at AC Milan or. I feel like I don't see because Ibrahimovic is the main striker there, isn't he? I don't even know. He was a bit of a weird one. He was a bit of a weird one. Yeah, there are some players that you always get on career mode, isn't there? I remember because I would always be AFC Wimbledon when I was doing career mode, because I wanted to be a League 2 side. Although they're currently in League 1 now, but you know what I mean. And I'd always get this guy called, I think it was called Colclough or Colclough, and he was sick. He's at Frankfurt. Oh, okay. Is he on loan? Do you know, or is he on like permanent transfer? That's such a weird backward step for him. Aguero in midfield now. Don't lose it. He loses it. Come on, Sergio. Prove me right. Prove me right. Rodri, Mahrez. If Pep takes off Aguero, I'm going to throw my shit. I don't watch enough Bundesliga, to be honest. And De Bruyne into Riyad Mahrez. Saved by Schmeichel. Cross comes in again. Jesus. Mendy shoots. Shoot! He does! That's a great goal by Mendy with his weak foot! Unreal goal by Mendy! I think that's his only second goal for City. What a strike on his weak foot. I said shoot, Mendy. He shoots. Excellent stuff. Brilliant. And City finally break the deadlock. Finally. From an incredibly unlikely source. That's only his second ever City goal. Brilliant play. Let's see if VAR is going to get involved. De Bruyne played a lovely ball into Riyad Mahrez, took the shot, Schmeichel saved, came back out to Rodri, I think. Jesus didn't get onto it, didn't matter. They didn't come out to a lovely touch by Mahrez to take him away from Albrighton, by the way. I don't think anyone expected him to cut inside on his right foot, hit it first time, curl it into the bottom corner. That's exactly what he did. What a strike! Like I say, weak foot. Mendy's not known for scoring goals for City. I think he's only scored 2. And I think the other one came this season, maybe. Great goal by Mendy. That's 1-0 to City. Deadlock broken. Oh, Andre Silva. Oh, interesting. Well, good for him, to be honest. If he's now at a level where he's doing well, fair play to him. He's in a team that works, fair play. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm so conflicted about Mendy. When he first came to the club, I was so excited because I just saw him destroy City playing for Monaco. And City needed a left back, and he was the perfect Pep left back. He was quick, he was strong, he was aggressive, he was always going up the pitch and attacking, putting in amazing first-time crosses. He was basically Kolarov with the pace. Yeah, Mendy scored, I know, right? And he came to City. He got a slight injury. But then he was like involved, like the most famous one I can think of. I think he got 2 assists in the 5-0 defeat against Liverpool. I know that Liverpool went down to 10 men, but that's the thing. Andre Silva's got 30 goals. That's madness. Fair play to him there. I'm glad that he's doing well because he's still really young, isn't he, as well? But then he got a big injury. Like he tore his ACL. I don't know what the terminology is. He tore his ACL cruciate, whatever the term of the injury is, and he was out for the whole season. But then as a personality, he was so funny. He was brilliant, and I really liked Mendy. And I sort of got an affinity with left backs because Kolarov was my favourite player, and if I was a footballer, I'd play left back. And he just seemed like a really good personality. And then he came back, and then he was just always injured. He got another big injury. He's missed so many games, and it was almost like the player that we saw wasn't the player that City bought, because they bought him for what, 50 million, and he hasn't performed because of injury and because of how he's been since injury. And there you go. That's what you think as well, Ben. Don't rate injury anymore. I think his injuries have ruined him. And unfortunately, that is definitely where I've been at since like the start of this season. I've definitely been thinking, this isn't the player that we've seen. No, this isn't the player that City bought. This isn't the player from Monaco. It's almost like he's scared to go at full speed because he's scared that he'll injure himself. Which you can't really blame him because that could end his career. Substitution's taking place. And Raheem Sterling's, please don't take off Aguero. Why? I'm upset. I'm so upset. Why isn't Jesus coming off? Jesus is contributing nothing. I'm upset. He should have stayed on, man. Anyway, yeah. And he still is personal, but then he got involved in all the off-field annoyances, like always being on social media or like not complying with COVID rules. And it's like, I think he was almost done in my eyes. Like his career at City was done, and he put in a shit performance at Chelsea, who were in League 2. I was like, you're done. But then he does this. Is this just like one good performance in a storm of shit, or is Mendy going to kick on from this point? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, I hope it's the latter. Because Mendy was supposed to be City's left-back solution. City have never really had a good left-back. I mean, Kolarov was good, but he was also extremely slow and suspect defensively. Mendy was supposed to be Kolarov with pace. And here come... Laporte, good defending there. Just able to get the ball away from Vardy. That's the thing. This game is not done by any means. By any means. City just needs to be careful. Walker needs to be careful. He's giving away the ball. But Rodri's just able to pick up. I'm amazed that Foden's not playing this game, though. I'm amazed that Foden isn't starting. What are your thoughts on the United-Brighton game tomorrow, Ben? We've got Glizzy Goblin, who's also a United fan. You're a United fan. They should win it, shouldn't they, really? It's at Old Trafford, as far as I'm aware. It should be a relatively easy W and 3 points. To basically just confirm... second place. Here's Iheanacho. Really bad cross. That just goes out for a goal kick, I think. I think it just goes out for a goal kick. Oh, Glizzy, I've just seen your comment. Thank you, mate. I've got that now. Oh, also, Ben, I just wanted to say, I said it to Glizzy earlier, we're nearly at 3,000 followers on TikTok now, which is genuinely I know it's only TikTok, and it's a bit easy to get followers on that platform than, like, YouTube or Twitch. But I just wanted to say big shout out to you, Ben. People like you, and you in particular. Wait, has one of my mates had a baby? What? I just found out that one of my friends just had a kid, and I didn't even know that he got his girlfriend pregnant. What? Hello? Oh, that's awkward. 1 second, guys. Wow. Well, that's awkward. Oh my god. But yeah, I just want to say big shout out to you, Ben, for like liking my TikToks, for following me on TikTok, for coming to my lives. It's much appreciated. And we're nearly at 3,000, which is crazy. I think we should win. We'll make it hard. We'll probably only win 1 or 2-0. Yeah, I expect like a 1 or 2-0 win. Well, I'm just texting my friend who's like, because he's my friend, but like we're not like 100% like close, like talking every day. But so I'm just texting someone who is a bit closer to him. That's an awkward one. Oh, if you can hear that, that's Mrs. Nobbins getting in the shower. That's what it is. Don't worry about that sound. The shower does that when it's starting to heat up. There we go. So I just muted it while the shower was going because it makes it, like I said, for the first few seconds, it makes that weird high-pitched sound. Have I played? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think we were already at 2,000 before. I think we were already at 2,000 before I came up with the idea for the series. But I think when I did the Roy Keane video, we did get like 200 followers in the space of 2 days, I think. Because I think that got like 30,000 views. So it probably is helping quite a lot. The Alan Shearer one, I'm quite surprised at that one because that was definitely the most requested one, but not as many people were interested in it, which is fair enough. People aren't interested. But yeah, like the Roy Keane one's currently like 30,000, which is mad. David Beckham one's on 41 as well. So yeah, that seems to be a good idea. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the series. It's obviously not concrete. Like, I'm not saying this is definitely what it would be. This is just like based on my calculations and stuff. But I think it's a nice idea. I think it's very interesting. It is very interesting. Well, like I said, I think it is. And I've never really seen anyone on TikTok talk about it, to be honest. Opinions on Martial. I like Martial. I've always liked Martial as a player. I think he gets a lot of stick, and I'm not sure it's justified. You two United fans, let me know what your thoughts are. I think he needs to improve. Like, he hasn't improved as much as I would have wanted him to. But people suggesting that they should sell him, that he's not good enough, I'm not sure that's fair. Leicester coming forwards here. Here's Perez. Good defending by Laporte. Sorry, Diaz. And if you guys have got any, because I've got quite a few series going on at the moment, and in my head, like we've obviously got the players in 2021. We've got the who'd win in a fight videos. I don't know if you guys like those, but I think they're quite funny. We've obviously got the standard, match reactions. We've got the standard. You guys ask me questions. Like the drop bench starts, just like my opinions on general football. Yeah, that should be a yellow card. Pulled him back. Why isn't that a yellow card on Castagna? That's annoying. It should be a yellow. should be yellow for me. Yeah, like I said, if you guys do have like any other suggestions or ideas or sort of like thoughts on what you'd like to see from me, feel free to ask. I want to try to be a little bit different. Because there's nothing wrong with like what the current situation is in football TikTok, but for I've noticed is that it's all, and I'm doing it as well, like I'm doing the who'd win a fight, just slightly different. They are very samey. They are very samey. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with it being samey. Like, and if the value that you're putting in, let's say if you've got something really good to say, then that's obviously brilliant. That's the input that you're putting in. But I see some people who will literally just stitch, like the stitch where you put like the first 5 seconds of a video. They'll stitch it like someone famous, like let's say Paddy Murphy, for example, who's like famous on TikTok, isn't he? And then they'll just do like 5 or 10 seconds of them going like, yeah, I agree. And it gets like 5,000 likes because of stitching with Paddy Murphy. It's like, what value are you putting into that, man? Come on, put some effort into your videos. You like Martial as well. He's still young. He's also had to adapt. Number 9 last year. This year could find change things a bit. How old is Martial? I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? Anthony Martial. Glizzy, don't worry about it. You've been making your carbonara. That's so much more important. I was just saying, Glizzy, that I was just saying if you guys have got any ideas / suggestions for videos, let me know. And I was just like making the comment that I like to try to add value and interest in my videos, and I was just making the point that there are some people who will literally just stitch a video with a famous person, offer nothing new, and it gets thousands of views, and that annoys me. He is 25. When's his month? Oh, he's a young 25 though, because his birthday's in December. I didn't realise he was that old, you know. I thought he was still 23. Yeah, I do have some sympathy with him for the reasons you've outlined, Ben, totally. But I would want to see him... You know the performance he had against City where he basically dicked down Diaz and Stones or whoever it was, or Diaz and Laporte, I don't know who it was. That is the Martial that I want to see week in, week out. Walker just fucked him there. Because clearly he has the talent, clearly he has it in him. Maybe the system needs to be built around him a bit more, I don't know. Yeah, could do predictions. I think I've only done, to be fair, I've only done one prediction video, and that was the Manchester derby, and I got that horribly wrong. I'm gonna say 2-1. Watch me have egg on my face. Edison's been booked for time wasting. This is unbelievable. I wasn't really paying attention. Let's say he was time wasting. Whenever it happens against City, it takes about 5 occasions of time wasting for a yellow card to come out. That happened the first time, so I want to see that happen every single time when it happens to City right now. We've got 17 minutes left. City are by no means home and dry. By no means. I wanna know. De Bruyne. Oh, trying to play it back into Jesus. Got to square it to Raheem Sterling. Please score, Sterling. Please score, Sterling. He squares it to a Jesus anyway. Jesus, Sterling. It's a goal. It's a goal. But... oh, God, Lewis, you just watch me get stressed at Raheem Sterling. What a ball by Kevin De Bruyne. Please be onside. Please be onside. He's well onside. Lovely play. Jesus did the right thing. I thought... no, I know. I tell you what, Sterling did the absolute right thing there. I had to go with him. I shouted at him. I thought he messed up as well, Ben. But I think he did the right thing. No. In hindsight, I was having too much of a go at him. He did the right thing. If he takes a shot on, there's a risk it can get saved. He did the right thing. Squares it back to Jesus, and it's a tap-in for Jesus. That's 2-0 to City, and that should be all 3 points. And Lewis is back. How are you doing, Lewis, mate? What are you having for dinner tonight, mate? Let me know. There we go. And that really should seal the game for City, but you never know. Sounds like you need Rashi. Liverpool Arsenal lines up. Well, let's have a look, shall we? You think they can ultimate game it? I think they can as well. I think Leicester are going to finish 4th. I think they'll just about get it. I just asked that question because last season they obviously capitulated in the last few games. Right, let's have a look at these lineups, shall we? I would stream the Liverpool Arsenal game, guys, but Mrs. Nobbins and I have date nights on Saturday nights. Alright, Leno, so it's a pretty standard back four count. Okay, so there's no Bellerin, okay. Bias, Odegaard. Good to see Party back from injury and starting consistently. I still think they need another quality central midfielder. Arsenal. Someone to partner Partey, and I don't know who else. Partey, Smith Rowe, and someone else. Yes, oh yes, Lewis. If you've already had tea, let me know. If you are due to have it, let me know what you're going to have. I'm going to have tapas. Net crew, mate. Don't worry about it. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that ice cream van? Net crew, mate. Don't worry. In fact, Net crew, would you like to join our Discord? Because on the Discord, I let people know what games we're streaming. Like at the start of the week, I say we're going to be streaming this game and that game. I don't know if you're in the Discord yet, so I'll just pop. And Ben, if you want to join, and Glizzy Goblin is in the Discord. If you want to join, feel free to do so. There's no pressure. Basically, we talk about football there. We talk about food. We just have general chit chats with the other Nabinos. Hey, nice one. And like I say, at the start of the week, I try to say, okay, guys. So, for example, we're obviously streaming the City against Dortmund game. We're obviously streaming the Bayern PSG game, etc. Haven't heard nice combined years. Yeah, it came yesterday as well. Whilst I was recording a YouTube video, so that was fun. Pasta and chicken. Nice. I like it, Lewis. Simple but effective. Jesus doing really good pressing there. And that is what Jesus does do well. And here's Riyad Mahrez. Oh, that should have been 3. That should have been 3. Oh, De Bruyne is controlling this game to perfection. Outrageous. And to be fair, this is, I know we were just having a go at Jesus, Ben, but that is what Jesus does offer. It is the pressing and it's the tenacity. Oh, goodness me, that should have been 3. That should have been the game. Oh. Who scored the second? It was Gabriel Jesus. Raheem Sterling, I thought, had messed it up. I thought he messed it up, but he was able to, he had the composure, and he squared it to Jesus for the tap-in. Lovely stuff. And that was Mahrez' last touch. He should have scored with his last touch. He wasn't able to. But Mahrez coming off for Torres, the number 21. Goodness me. Yeah, KDB to Jesus. Jesus Sterling says, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened. Ruben Diaz is such an attractive man, isn't he? I feel like I probably should have ranked him higher I should have ranked him, because in case you guys didn't know, I've done a YouTube video of the most attractive Premier League footballers. I put Laporte as City's second representative. Maybe I should have done Ruben Diaz. It's a shame. And this is really good though, because this is going to mean that City don't do the double on Leicester don't do the double on City, and it does mean that City are going to get their revenge on Leicester, which is, if it stays like this obviously, which is good. What are you saying, Netcrew? In your opinion, Mendy's decent left back doesn't show enough. We were talking about that earlier. Me and Ben, the jury's still out for me on Mendy, and that's the issue. I think it's been out since he's joined. I loved him at the start. He got injured. It's been a massive shame. And he's not really been the same player since. He scored an excellent goal, but we don't see enough of it from him. Maybe this is the sign of things to come. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. Oh, Edison needs to be careful, and he is. Very good from KDB. Mahrez. Shame Mahrez wasn't as good in that moment. Yeah, definitely. He should have finished that. That should be 3-0. You can start worshipping Diaz. Like I say, if the City player is going to win Player of the Year, and it's not unfounded. It's not unfounded. I know that Bruno's had like an unreal first half of the season, and it does depend when the voting takes place. He's slightly dropped off a little bit compared to his earlier form. He's still playing very well, obviously. But I mean, Diaz has just, ever since he's come in, he's basically transformed that team. What are my opinions on Torres? I haven't really seen much of him. Totally agree with Netcrew. Totally agree with him. Because there were at least two. I think that was the game where Aguero was like, they don't pass me the ball. Torres had like 2 chances to pass to Aguero or square it to Aguero and would have had a tap in, and he went for goal himself. However, he can be very clinical. Like in the Champions League group stages, he scored loads of goals. And is he 20? Is he 20 years old? 21 years old? Incredibly young. I think he's going to be a very good player. Is he going to be as good as Leroy Sané? I don't think so. But he's a very similar player in terms of the dribbling and the pace. The ability to beat a man. So I do think he can be very good. He's obviously limited to minutes now because the rest of the squad's so good. Yeah. So no Cancelo, but Mendy started and Mendy scored the goal. And to be fair, I think that Walker is a really good choice for a game like this where he's up against Vardy and Iheanacho, 2 very physical. Maddison. Guys, I fucking love how much of a shithouse Fernandinho is. He takes out Maddison. Maddison tries to square up to him. Fernandinho starts laughing at him and just pats him on the head. What do you guys think of that shithousery? You need that. You need at least one of those in your team. You need at least one shithouse. Like for United, it's Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw is United's shithouse. Who else is there? Who's everyone's shithouse? It's normally like a central defensive mid. I know, that was so funny. Because let's be real, in a fight, Fernandinho is fucking killing Maddison. Maddison would get destroyed. Oh my god. Ben, am I right in saying that Luke Shaw is United's shithouse? I think that's a fair comment. And shithouse isn't an insult, by the way. I think every club needs a shithouse. Atletico Madrid are full of shithouses. Our shithouse is Bay. Oh, interesting. I would have thought, because I didn't realise Bay had an attitude on him. For me, when City played United, it was Luke Shaw who's like pushing Cancelo around, being the shithouse. Eric Lamella. Eric Lamella is Spurs' shithouse. Yes, that's the one. Yes, that was so annoying. But that's what you want as a because I was a City fan and I was getting pissed at Luke Shaw, but as a United fan, that's what you want. You want him to be, because he's in your head at that point. It's just that Walker's a pretty big shit house as well. It's that thing of, you're already off the pitch, you just give them a slight nudge to off balance them. Yeah, Ben, that clip is wild. Lewis, you think Shaw back in the day, Vidic? I don't even know if Vidic was a shit house. He was just a hard man. I guess maybe he was a shit house as well. Robertson for Liverpool, I can buy that. I think Trent wants to be a shit house, but he hasn't quite mastered the art yet. I mean, if we talk about masters of the shit house, Fernandinho's been doing this for years. Jamie Vardy, oh yeah, oh, that is 100%. That's not even in question. That's not even a question. Some of those tackles kill players. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh my god. Like I say, you need that bit of nastiness though, I think. And it's especially helpful in a obviously for Chelsea, it was Diego Costa. Walker. Walker just fucked Maddison then. Is it just LNobbins? Is what LNobbins? What, me being a shithouse? I love that. Both Fernandinho and Walker have just said to Maddison, Back in your bed. Back in your bed, mate. But yeah, it is what. Oh, the Discord. Oh, sorry. Let me try to. I don't know if I can send you the link on YouTube. I know. I'll see if I can send it to you. Because if you wait. First of all, try this for me, Lewis. So if you type into the internet, you know, your URL. Wait, Cross comes in. Madison shoots, not quite. So it's discord.io /LNobbins. Oh, nice one, Ben. Thank you. It's good. And like I say, we've just got there is a football text channel in there. There's a general chat. If you guys ever eat any nice food, feel free to share that with me in the fine dining section. If there's ever a meme that you want to upload it in the meme section. If you've got any personal issues, like maybe you had a bad day at school or work or sixth form, feel free to put it in the talk it out section. I just want to sort of make a nice little community going on. But yeah, Lewis, let me know if you've got any issues with the Discord. Like I say, it's discord.io /LNobbins. If that doesn't work for you, let me know. I'll try to hit you up with a link. In fact, I can probably just do that now, can't I? Where's my life? There we are. Oh, LNobbins is City shithouse. I'm the shithouse of football TikTok. Let's be real. Oh, you've got it. Nice one, Lewis. Let's be real, guys. Now, to be fair, I feel like Tom Garrett is the shithouse of football TikTok. Oh my god, I just love Fernandinho so much. He's such a bastard. I would hate him. I would hate that. I think that is what's missing. Apart from the Necro, I don't think you can put links down for security reasons. Oh, Lewis is good. We're all good now. We're all good. Oh, if you do want to do the Discord link, though, you just do !Discord. So you see how the bot thought. Why is De Bruyne running? Jesus! Whoa! What is Amate doing? He hits him in the face twice. I mean, he doesn't hit him in the face, but why is he swiping at him in the face like that? But yeah, yes, there are commands that you can do, like exclamation. Oh, that's another one. If you guys want to have a play, if you do !, for example, if you do ! Quote, then you get to see some quotes that have taken place throughout the months on my streams. I think I said that on an LA Noir stream. Oh. Is Kevin coming off for Foden, maybe? He is. Yeah, De Bruyne has to be man of the match. He's been unreal. There we go. KDB. He's playing for Man City. He's had a great game. Yeah, it should be 3 points to City. What else can you do? If you do followage, you can say how long you've been following for. Obviously, if you do that ! social media thing, then it gives all my things. Right, so I've got 2 minutes left. This really should be GG no re for City. That rhymes. I am a rapper, confirmed. It's all good. Here's my question to you guys. This is an interesting one. For argument's sake, let's say that City somehow win the quadruple. Should a City player win the Ballon d'Or? Like, for example, should De Bruyne win the Ballon d'Or? Or let's say that Diaz wins the Euros for Portugal. Should he win the Ballon d'Or? What do you guys think? Excellent, Lewis. Good stuff. Like I say, make yourself... Hey, nice one, Ultimate Gamer. You've been here for a while, Ultimate Gamer. But did I hear Pep saying we don't have enough money to buy another replacement? Yeah, it's an interesting one, that. I don't know if this is a bit of posturing, although why would it be? It's incredibly plausible because COVID is affecting everyone. COVID's affecting everyone's finances, so City, I mean, no one's getting match day income, for example, really. Cross comes in. Yeah, it'd be interesting because I mean, City won the domestic treble, and then Bernardo Silva won the Nations League, but he wasn't even looking for the Ballon d'Or. Like, I wasn't even. I'm not saying he should have won it, but he wasn't even on the shortlist or anything. It's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, somewhat. I think Glizzy Goblin was saying earlier that Haaland's apparently demanding 600k a week or something. I don't know if that's true or if it's just like a rumor. But it's entirely possible. As we all know in this chat right now, because we aren't children, we all appreciate that it doesn't matter how rich the owner is, it matters how much a club earns from revenues and profits. And if City haven't made enough revenues this year, if haven't made enough profits this year because of COVID, which has affected everyone, as we know, then it's entirely possible that they might not be able to spend how much, 100 million on Haaland, and then however much he wants in wages, say 400 to 500k a week. I don't know how much exactly. It's entirely plausible that that's not possible financially. It's going to be an interesting one. Don't foul. Why is everyone thinking just buying one? Yeah, well, it's just because they don't understand how financial fair play works. That's why. It's gonna be one of the I think it's gonna be one of the most interesting transfer windows we've had in a long time, to be honest. I'm gonna be especially interested on how United perform in the transfer window, because they need to make some pretty big key signings for me. Same with Chelsea. Yeah, so it's me on holiday in Lanzarote with my family eating a burger. Because why not? You know, if you don't know me by now, Glizzy. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not going to be able to go TikTok live after this because I am going to have to. I'm going to have to. Well, not have to. I want to go make dinner with the lady, with the GF. The amount of morons I come across on TikTok makes me want to delete the app. Necri, you're in safe hands here. Don't worry about it. We got you. All of my followers are smart. Fact. Facts only. Facts only. Do. That's it. It's 3 points for Manchester City. 2-0. KDB played amazingly. Really tricky game on paper. Leicester didn't really want to play, and they were punished for it. I think that's correct that they were punished for not wanting to play. That's what you get. I just want to have a look at the Premier League table real quick now. Interesting one to see. Let's have a look. Premier League table. Let's have a look-see. Okay. So, obviously City is still top. So this hasn't really changed. Leicester missing the opportunity to increase the gap on Chelsea, who amazingly lost today. I actually can't believe that. No, yeah, absolutely, Ben. They're definitely second for me. They're definitely second place. Top four. Like, in fact, should we figure out what it is mathematically? So they'd have 60. So how many would West Ham could win? How many could West Ham get? They could get an extra 27, which is okay. No, it's not mathematically sure, but it basically is. It's basically. No, Galissi. So I'm It's tomorrow, isn't it? I might be. I can't promise it because it is Easter Sunday and we're having my uncle round. COVID's allowed because he's single adult household. Don't worry about it. If we are streaming tomorrow, we will be streaming the United game. So I'm gonna say 70% yes, 30% no. So we probably are gonna stream it. Do feel free to come along for that if you guys want to. I know you guys are Lewis, Glizzy, and Ben. You're all United fans, so I'm sure you have a particular interest in that game. Just having a look at the rest of it. So in terms of City winning the league, like mathematically, when will that happen? Because let's be real, it's going to happen. Let's say that United win. I didn't realise that United had an extra game in hand. That's what it. So that would be 60. What's the maximum amount of points United can get? 27 takes us to 84. So maximum United can get is 84. So if City get another 3 wins and a draw, then at least then the league is won. That's how the maths works on that. That is a thing. Oh, I've zoomed in even more when I didn't even mean to. Ha ha ha. Oh, I've just realised I didn't change the colours. I like to change the colours for whatever team's winning, and I forgot to change it to light blue. That is my bad. Oh, I've got headphone hair. Look at that. That is awful. I mean, my hair's already awful anyway, but goodness me, that's even worse. But yeah, guys, I'm not going to have time to go to TikTok Live. Apologies for that. I'll probably be going to TikTok Live tomorrow, and we'll be going live on Twitch, YouTube, whatever, tomorrow also, probably for the United Brighton game. It's been so good to see so many of you come. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope you don't think I'm too weird. I hope I haven't put you off. Leicester has been knobs today, Riley. Yeah, you're right. They were pretty shit. Oh, here we go. Predictions on the Dortmund game. I'm saying 0-0 first leg, 2-0 City leg. I like the sound of it. I'm going to say 4-2 on aggregate. Why not? Kings of the Castles. But yeah, thank you so much. Like I said, I'm going to end the stream. Probably streaming the United game tomorrow. It's so great to see so many of you coming. Hope to see you in future streams. Eat, skeet, delete. Bye.